The first talks between Hong Kong's government and student protest organizers are set to take place on Tuesday. Already, the city's residents are divided over what to expect. Some say it's a good start, while others are more pessimistic about whether it can resolve the current deadlock that caused so many disruptions. Zhu Dan has more.
Amid controversies and expectations, for the first time since the Occupy Central movement began, the Hong Kong SAR government and the student protesters will meet. It will be moderated by Chen Kuo-hon, the president of Lingnan University, who was picked by the city's 8 universities.
It is the students' freedom to say something for or against the basic law provisions. It will not stop them unless they say things to attack others or they violate the principles that are agreed before the meeting.
Carrie Lam, the SAR's chief secretary of administration, will lead the government delegation, while 5 members of the Hong Kong Federation of Students, one of the main groups behind the occupation, will represent the protesters. The talks are scheduled to last 2 hours. However, the outcome is not guaranteed. According to Lau Nai-Kiong, a member of the Hong Kong Basic Law Committee from the National People's Congress Standing Committee.
Now they step backward a little bit and ask the SAR government to prepare an additional report for the NPCSC with the view that the NPCSC would revise its decision. Again, this is impossible.
The stakes are high for these talks. Violent clashes have increased over the past few days after police tried to ease traffic congestion in certain areas by removing protester barricades. Many say it is no longer a peaceful demonstration. Some protesters have even been found carrying dangerous weapons.
It is out of control. Whether you accept the authority of the SAR government and the authority of the central government, the basic law, and the decision of the MPC. This is a very, very difficult issue, and this is not going to be resolved within a short time. Maybe not in a decade's time.
Lau says if the protesters do not accept basic law, the talks will have nowhere to go. And public opinion is also turning against Occupy Central, with local residents saying the protest is not only disrupting their lives, but also illegal. Around 2,000 people gathered in Victoria Park to voice their opposition to the Occupy Central movement.
There are still thousands of protesters camped out on the thoroughfares of Hong Kong. Some are positive that the meeting is a good start, while others say the two sides have fundamental differences and a consensus will be hard to reach.
照計應該冇咩結果，第一次。
俾一啲良策嚟到去大家有個妥協咧，咁呢個日後嘅事啦，呢個唔會有個突破啦。
But while opinion is divided and results uncertain, analysts say that any dialogue is still better than no dialogue at all. Zhu Dan, CCTV, Hong Kong.